today we're jumping into a new show. This show is called Fellow Travelers. This show is about, it follows the lives and the volatile romance of two different men through purges, wars, protests, plagues, and overcoming obstacles in the world. Just in case you guys have no idea what this show is about, it is a new show and it seems like it's a gay show, and I love me some new gay shows. I'm ready to jump right into this. I don't know really what to expect. I do know that I looked up to see how many reactors were doing this. It's not that many, but I did see other people on platforms on Facebook and on Instagram talk about the show, and it was nothing but good things. So I hope that it's going to be fun. I hope it's going to be entertaining. But as always, any new show, if the views aren't viewing, the likes aren't liking, the comments just are not commenting, I drop shows like a what? Bad habit. So if you would like me to continue, please do all three of those free things. Now, if you would like to see this in a full reaction, of course you can. For the entire platform here on this platform that I promise you will try to copyright all my shit, as well as my other platform, Patreon. So please join one of those platforms today to be able to see this in a full reaction. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Fellow Travelers and find out exactly what this show has got to give.
Why can't it be ever like galaxies?
1986.
Never leaving.
Hey, there's ice cream in the kitchen. Tell your mother I said it's okay.
Thanks, Dad. The last thing I need is more sugar. Is that Marcus? I didn't know he was in town.
When did you get in?
Yesterday. I didn't know you were having a party.
Oh, congratulations on your new book, by the way. I've been meaning to write you.
Can we talk? In private. When Tim heard I was coming to DC, he asked me to drop by.
How is he?
How are any of us? Tim's organizing his life. Settling things. He wants you to have this.
How long does he
I'm
have?
not a fortune teller.
And you?
No. How about you?
Oh?
Me?
It's not impossible.
Is he with someone?
He's had a couple romances. Nothing that lasted. Give my best to Lucy.
Do you have a number for him? Yeah, I should at least call.
Hawk.
Tim doesn't want to hear from you. You have a beautiful family. A beautiful life. I hope it was worth it.
Washington, D.C. I don't know. Was that Washington, D.C.? Nice. So romantic, out of nowhere.
My friends call me Uncle Milty.
Grinder.
I got a job at the State Department.
That's just how men are. 2023 too.
No one wants after the landing at Antio.
Communist Party was present advocating for the overthrow of the United States government.
Can't wait to hear his qualifications.
Heir to the Shine family hotel fortune. Pamphlet caught his eye.
Something caught his eye, but I don't think it was the pamphlet.
McCarthy is sending Kuhn and his sidekick to Europe to expose commie influence. Librarians have started burning books. Now that remind you of anything?
She'd like to see you. Look at Kuhn.
David, come over.
Fussing over that boy like a newlywed. Turns a man's stomach. It certainly does.
Oh, he is such a nerd. It's adorable.
Mr. Fuller knew who it's from.
I wrote a note inside. You'll be sure he gets it.
Promise.
Thank you.
Oh, he seems very artistic.
Oh.
Your front door was open.
Mr. Fuller, I'm not allowed visitors.
He brought me a book.
That was to thank you.
Looks like you're already cooking something. What is it?
It's a sin to waste food.
Mortal or venial? What if you would let me kiss you?
Oh.
That'd be mortal or venial?
Mortal.
Would you like me to kiss you?
No, Mr. Fuller.
Well, that one's gotta be mortal. If the size of the lie figures in.
But the Soviet threat is real, and so is the atomic bomb. And yes, I realize you had ulterior motives.
Welcome to the capital of ulterior motives.
Right.
I belong to the YRC. Of course you did. Our faculty advisor was Father Gallagher.
One thing led to another, and
If he thought God would forgive us for what we'd done, he said God would forgive us.
but he could never forgive God for making him what he was. Who was your first?
Some guy on Grindr.
Is this all right?
Why does always people have like perfect bodies? I'm over it.
That's what I'm gonna call you.
Any particular reason?
It suits you.
Like the glasses.
Next time we'll turn her toward the wall.
Now I'm falling for you. Call me the top.
You call me the top?
You must be. Now I'm
Is that a cut?
I got what was coming to me.
Aunt Bridget, the nun, the drunk and designated hopeless sinner of the family.
I think you're giving Uncle Ron a run for that title.
And they love me.
Oh.
And the part of me that they know. I don't know anything about you. Political party you belong to? If you believe in God?
Anything else?
Jean Kerr says you are unofficially engaged to Senator Smith's daughter, Lucy.
It's late.
Now you're angry.
Not angry.
Normal to want to know something about the person you
Fuck. Person you fuck.
Sounds so ugly. Okay. Here you go. I'm not engaged to anyone at the moment. I'm a Republican, but I don't vote because I really don't see the point. And I feel pretty much the same way about God.
I've stopped going.
Well, that's progress.
It's not funny. Spying on my boss, who's regarded as a saint by millions of Catholics.
Skippy, I don't want you to do anything you don't want to do. Not for God, not for me. I mean it.
Being investigated. They had me followed and kind of coming out of the chicken hut.
The chicken hut.
I adore my kids, but I have needs. If anyone should understand, it's you.
Keep your voice down.
If I don't produce names, they'll go to Sylvie and tell her everything. Would you do that to me? I'm the name of someone with a low security clearance who can survive being banned from government work. I don't ask their names. I can barely stand to look at them.
Hold on as
He's
long
gonna
as you
put
can.
that guy.
I'll see if I can put in a word for you.
Naval forces of the United States launched a series of strikes against the headquarters activities.
Damn.
The attacks were concentrated and carefully targeted.
Congresswoman Johnson.
I have a feeling you're calling about Tim.
I am.
If you're thinking of seeing him, you should do it soon.
He said he doesn't want to see me.
There's no getting better. Our government is letting people die. I'm gonna give you his address. Kids want to know if you're ready for waffles.
Oh, am I ready for waffle?
Eat them all before you get to them if you don't go first, because I am the waffle monster.
No, I can't eat.
I'm gonna eat 10 of them.
Excuse me?
You work here too?
I don't. I'm over at Commerce. I have a meeting upstairs. Do we know each other?
Any coffee? Remember? Gold lighter?
I'm sorry.
The president is going to issue an EO, whatever that is.
Executive order.
Senator McCarthy wants to ignore it, but Roy thinks that they should.
Roy? On a first-name basis.
A smarter move is to make people think that they, McCarthy and Cohn, are behind the order. What are you going to do with this information? I'm going to share it with Senator Smith.
Only if I have to.
Of course.
Want to go to the party?
What?
You're not dressed for it. You don't have a date.
I'd be with you.
This is the real world, Skippy.
And your boy wants to go to the party.
How much does he want to go?
No, he's not gonna do nothing with no feet. Bitch, don't you put it in your mouth. Don't put it in your mouth. Don't.
Open up.
No! Ah! Oh.
Wife says the aroma is somewhat reminiscent of feet.
Enjoying yourself, Skippy?
Yes.
Keep your eyes on the bartender. Champagne cocktail. This is Marcus. Don't tell him my secrets. He's a stinking, rotten commie journalist.
Have the two of you?
In one respect, we're perfectly suited to each other. We prefer sex without emotional entanglements. You've been warned.
You've been warned.
You know he has plans for us.
He only drops a hint about it several times a week. You were a kid, you said you'd only marry for love.
When you were a kid, you said you were going to be a race car driver.
Comes on, you better make 12 inches of daylight between you and your friend right here. And do it fast. Only takes 3 seconds for the cops to come downstairs.
Oh, that's right, the cops did do that.
I'm a little drunk. You don't gulp scotch. You sip it.
I start thinking if it's right or wrong. Or even sin, I don't care. But there is one thing I don't think I can live with.
Are you going to marry Lucy Smith? You're drunk, so I'll let it go. Can I get a black coffee? Hell?
Yeah.
We played a room full of Washington know-it-alls for fools, and we got away with it. Oh, sweet.
That's all it can be.
Damn.
Sorry.
I committed mortal sins for you.
Oh, here we go.
I could go to hell.
Hell's a fantasy, Skippy.
In the holy war against communism, grand ideas that just get people killed.
Caring only about what you want. What gives you pleasure at any given moment, that I need to feel things, believe in things. You're the coward, not me.
Is he dying?
I don't know. You're everything to me.
If I was everything, you wouldn't be going where you're going.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of death. Amen.
You look a little troubled.
Yes.
Suppose I am, but I can't make confession today.
Why not? If we've sinned, all God asks is that we be sorry for it.
Are you in love with the young woman?
Don't say young man, not today. Oh, damn it.
When I committed this sin, I felt pure. More pure than I felt in my entire life. So how can I be sorry for it?
I cooperated, used that name. They're gonna let me resign quietly. To pump his stomach. How am I supposed to live with myself?
Christ, George, how the hell do I know? Facilitating the coordination of the efforts among various agencies. Why worry about those individuals? You don't claim they're all communists, do you?
Them have that unusual affliction through no fault of their own. We're not disturbed about them.
Because they are dangerous to this country. Thank you.
Kenny. That was his name, my first. Remember, you asked
The paperweight that you saw in my apartment. But I was with Kenny when he picked it up on our senior trip. The other boys razzed him about it pretty bad. It's when I started putting distance between us. I went into the Army and Kenny signed up too. Like he was trying to stay connected to me somehow. He died on the beach trying to take Luzon. I want to hold you tonight. If you'll let me. I imagine a lot of people are afraid tonight.
I don't mean the executive order. I'm afraid of you.
Go inside. Shut that door and lock it behind you.
Unfortunately, the lock is broken.
It's Hawk. I'm in San Francisco. You were able to see me. Would this be a good time? I didn't want to call first and have you tell me not to come. Thought if I just showed up, maybe I'll stay here and wait for your call. You're open all night, but I hope you won't make me wait that long.
Oh, wow. Well. That was a good episode. Wow. So if you guys are asking me anything other than these two men getting it on or that one top just laying the smack it down on different other men, what was the overall and what was going on, I'm gonna tell you I don't actually know. Listen. There was a lot happening in that episode, y'all, and I was trying to focus. First of all, as most of you guys already know, my ADD was flaring, honey. I was first trying to figure out how I knew that one actor, and then midway, I was like, oh, he's from Bridgerton. And then I was like, oh, wait, he's really gay in real life. So then I was like, oh, okay, because at first I was like, why do they always get straight actors to play gay characters when there's so many gay actors that would love to be gay? I don't know if the top, that very aggressive Dom top, if he is a, I don't know how to look that up. The show I was just watching, is that a Dom top? Like, I don't, like what? I don't know if he's actually gay or who's gay in real life. I'm just kind of curious. It does not matter. But I do know that a lot of gay actors, I used to watch Pose, right? I never watched the season finale of Pose or the series finale of Pose, but I used to watch Pose. And also, one of the guys named Poppy, I know people who know him in real life, right? And then I also know other, just people, and that are actors. And they always say, it's, kind of hard for them, which is really interesting. It's kind of hard for them to find gay roles. And I was like, that's interesting, because I always see a lot of straight actors playing gay roles, and or part of the LGBT community, and I never really understood why. That's weird to me. It's not weird. It doesn't matter if they're straight, but there's just so many gay people that wouldn't mind playing gay characters. And then there's other gay people that I do know that would like to play other characters other than being gay. I know that there was some roles that I did an off-Broadway play, and I was multiple characters in this play. But overall, I was a gay character in every single one. And I could be straight. Yo, mommy, was good. Was that good? Thank you. No, but yeah, so I'm just like, yeah, that's kind of weird. Anyways, that's what was going on in my head midway, right? Then I was thinking, wow, like these sex scenes are like legit. Like this is literally porn. Like I wouldn't even, as an actor myself, I couldn't do that. There's no way that I would be able to do that. First off, I don't understand how they didn't really get like, ooh, hold on, like what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how did they not really get into it, right? Like, real. And then, too, you're being filmed, all these lights and stuff. I'd be so nervous. I would not put no grown ass man. I wouldn't put nobody's feet in my motherfucking mouth. There is no way. So there was so much that I was going through, and I was like, wow, this is like really good. Then I thought the guy looked like Henry Cavill. So if you're asking me the plot of all the story that was going on, the only thing that at the ending I was like, okay, that one guy, McCarthy, I believe that's his name, he executed an order, I guess, to arrest gays. That's what I got at the end. And like, I see them like sinking and diving and dipping and turning, and I got all that. That I was with it. And then I was also like, damn, we're always going in the 50s. Like, we're always in the 50s with so many shows. Like, we always somehow get back to the 50s. I guess 50s was like the place to be at that time, clearly, because we can't stop going back to the 50s. No shade, no tea. And it's always 50s and it always jumps to the 80s. Like, it always does those two numbers. Anyways, shout out to those who were living their best lives in the 50s. But I would give this episode like a 9. I was about to say 10, but I don't know what was going on. I literally don't. I just don't know. That black character was very interesting too. I actually liked him as well. Like I said, I have no idea what I was watching, but I loved it. And I hope, you know what, when I edit this, I'll know a lot more that was going on because I have to pay attention to the words, and that's how I cut and edit things. But at the moment, ain't nobody gonna ask me nothing because I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. No. Andres, how was the first episode? There was a lot of nudity and sex, y'all. People were being banged out. What was the plot of the story? I have no idea. Yeah, somebody's like, what's wrong with this guy? Child, I'm fighting, falling asleep and trying to understand what I just watched. That was crazy. That was a very intense show. Woo! And this is obviously going to be like a season 1 and that's it. There's no way, because it seems like this guy has AIDS, which I know that I'm going to die. Like, not die, like, well, no pun intended. I know I'm going to probably be bawling my eyes out crying by the ending of this series. It's obviously like a one limited series type of thing. Also, the guy who's in Bridgerton, that actor, he's like a really good actor. Like, really good. I don't know why. I don't know why I said it like that. Really good. But he's really good. I just don't see him anywhere. So it's kind of weird. Anyways, y'all, if you know what happened in the past hour of us watching this show, please comment down below because I would love to know what I just watched. Other than that, everything was phenomenal. Thank you so much for being here. Now, once again, if you want to support the channel for free, please hit that like button, share. Don't forget to comment down below. I promise you, it does wonders for this platform. It does wonders for this video. You want to see this in a full reaction? You know what to do. Please join the YouTube side of things or the Patreon side of things. And I'll see you guys next time with more fellow travelers.